Welcome to Knapsacks on Our Backs, a quick look at the Viatorian news around the province this week. I'm Associate Dan Masterton. It's April 11, 2025. Let's get on the way. Maybe you've been to Mass at cathedrals or shrines, but what about in a canyon? Last weekend, Father John Eustace took students hiking at Starved Rock State Park and celebrated Mass with them outdoors. Father John, the school's chaplain, is an avid hiker and likes to incorporate excursions into his ministry. Now as a priest, he can also offer Mass. And one student said he actually had an easier time paying close attention to the Mass there in the canyon. Miss Miskowitz accompanied the group, and she said, "Being surrounded by nature with the waterfall flowing down into the canyon away from everyday distractions allowed us to slow down and listen to one another." Father John plans to offer this trip several times next year. Hear more of their reflections and see more photos at Viatorians.com. This fall, Viatorian associates, brothers, and priests will gather in France for the 4th General Assembly. A few elected delegates from each country where we serve will come together to discuss how to become a more fraternal, synodal, missionary community. To prepare, Viatorians in the U.S. gathered in regions to discuss questions posed by Superior General Father Nestor Fils-Aimé. In Arlington Heights, Father John Van Weel noted, "Our community is taking on a different character. Father Curbs envisioned a lay community with a few religious, and now our province is heading in that direction." In Las Vegas, Associate Patrick Aller reflected, "I think we're going in a great direction as we evolve how we share the Viatorian charism with others and what our identity is looking like for the future, not only as a province, but worldwide." Read more about the process at Viatorians.com. Finally, we remember Father Dan Nolan, who died at the age of 76 in his 52nd year of religious life and 42nd year of priesthood. Father Nolan was an alumnus of Bishop Gorman High School in Las Vegas, where he was working when he decided to enter formation for religious life. He'd later return to Las Vegas as a priest, serving another stint at Gorman, then as parochial vicar at St. Viator Catholic Community, and in 2 stints as pastor of St. Thomas More Catholic Community in Henderson, Nevada. Later in life, Father Nolan was a campus minister, residence life director, and director of formation and mission appeals for the province. Father Richard Wren, assistant provincial, preached the homily at Father Nolan's memorial mass yesterday. He said, "He kept the faith and he shared the faith. It was all in service of our God, who he loved so much and served so well. Eternal rest grant unto Dan, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon him." Watch the video of his memorial mass or read his full obituary at Viatorians.com. Finally, following up on Father Charlie's new book, he would love to raise money for St. Viator High School's financial assistance program. If you'd like to make a donation and receive an inscribed copy of Father Charlie's book, visit bit.ly/BulzerBook to place your order. All for now. Until next time, Venerable Louis Curbs, inspire us. St. Viator, pray for us. Adored and loved be Jesus.